All right, folks, let's go ahead and get started. I'm Yarny Valley, and welcome to this glorious array. Look at all of the core controllers. I I used a lot of steel, which is fine because that's kind of the thing that's slowing us down. It's all the iron that we use to go into the steel. So I built all these. I've actually just remembered this guy exists. Nice. So, and then of course I forgot the maintenance hatches. Good job, team. So, trying to figure out how to best arrange this. I think I'm not gonna institute them all at once. I mean, solid machine casings are fine. We use them for everything. I say that like we're gonna get like one of these done, and then we're gonna switch over to tungsten steel. So, that could come back to bite us. But I did lay out what the next set of things we have to do are, and that is we want to get tungsten. I think that's kind of our limiting factor right now. So to do that, we need the Advanced Assembler 3, and then, sorry, no, we need the Advanced Assembler 3 to make the solar panels and the things inside the solar panels. But then we need Advanced Chemical Baths to do something with tungstate, and then we need to use the Advanced Electrolyzer. So it's all advanced stuff, or Advanced 3. So it's the EV tier stuff. So, I bet you forgot that we've been holding on to this. Maybe you didn't. But this is what we need in order to make that happen. I think everything else we basically got. I mean, aside from like some titanium rods and stuff, but we have enough titanium that I think that's going to be okay. So, let's go ahead and get started, I think. So the first thing is we need to get the neodymium. And I think we do bastnasite. Oh, that actually gets us well, not a lot more. And I don't know that... Oh, bastnasite gives us fluoride. Fluorine? And we can just electrolyze it to get some fluorine. Okay, so that's cool. I'm getting distracted already. We can... monazite. So, like, it seems like the only place we get the neodymium is monazite and bastnasite. So... Oh, that's the EV anyways, and I don't want to deal with that. So yeah, I did kind of go through a whole bunch of these, and if you go into the ore processing diagram, it's basically just all of these. So you're basically the ore processor is the ore processing diagram, and it's kind of set up so that it's one of each of these. So that's why you get there's all these rare earths, but they're so rare that you only get a 25% total or something along those lines. Anywho, we're finally going to get this guy done. And I had meant to go grab a couple of things before we started, but I didn't. So we're going to run over real quick and figure out what we need. Not this one. Where is it? Where are we going? We're going over here. So let's start with a couple of... Not input hatch. We need input buses. Those are downstairs. We need input bus and output bus for each one. Oh, no, we do need a hatch. We need, we'll just go grab all of these. And then power. I have power, yeah. We'll go ahead and just grab 2 for now. And I think that's everything, really. I've been looking into parallel hatches. That's all the way over here. But that's LUV tier, which I don't want to say aren't too far off of. But basically, we have to make the next tier EV circuit, which isn't... I don't... no, yeah. SMD inductor, electrum wire, RAM chips, epoxy printed circuit board, which we're getting to. We're getting there. And then the nano processor. Oh, that's the HV tier. We need to make this guy, and that's a permanent one. So that's okay. Still epoxy printed, SMD. All of this stuff is easy. I think we've got SMD transistors. And then it's the nano CPU chip. That's the common for all of them. Yeah, the advanced system on a chip is definitely out of our range, though. So this one is hopefully not too bad. CPU wafer with raw carbon fibers and glowstone. in an EV chemical reactor. So it's not hard. It's not far off. We just gotta we're back to making machines. We haven't made machines like that are hard to make in, gosh, 36 episodes. It's crazy. Okay, so we need to run down and grab down in the noisy room. It is back here. And we need we got the input hatches. And we'll grab two output buses. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. And I'm kind of, we're going to have to do tungstate here eventually. So I'm kind of a little bit prepping for that as well. Yeah, okay. So one of the downsides, though, is because I put all those down, we can't get there anymore. Whoops. So that's okay. It'll be okay. Let's go ahead and put this one on. I am a little worried about how dark that corner is, but we'll see. We'll see. So what I'm thinking is there's got to be a pattern here we can do. Let's start with these two, right? So I'm going to do them up here so we can walk underneath them. And if I put the energy hatch, and then we were going to have to, and we could bump, oh, does it need to be a EV tier? That could throw a wrench into the monkey works. Monazite, I had it there already, sorry. In the ore processing, it is MV tier, cool. And tungstate, something crushed. It's dark in my office. I don't have a light set up yet, so I'm typing by feel, and obviously it's not where. Oh, see, this one's EV tier, so that does throw a little wrench into it. So what I've been thinking is it might just be easier to make each one their own little doohickey. So yeah, that's what we're gonna kind of look at doing. So you need a power acceptor, and then I guess let's just, I mean, at least for these edge ones, and then maybe we can double up the other ones. But I'm getting back into that. In fact, we really don't want to double up any of these, do we? So let's do that, and then you can be the output bus, and we'll have it go that way, and then the input bus, input hatch actually would be better right here. Kind of trying to play this as I go, and if it works great, we'll do it like that, and if not, okay, fine. And then actually, you know what, we could do it right here because we've got the corners available easily now. Yeah, input hatch, input bus. Okay, so you're set, and we need to get this one's distilled water, right? I'm hoping it's not the perchlorate, because we might not have enough. Yeah, distilled water. Okay. I gotta go figure out what that recipe is. We gotta make this guy, and we'll figure out what the output looks like. And then this is easy. This part is easy. We just want you to go right there. Done. And we've got a ton of monazite backed up. And then this is also, we'll do topaz in here at some point, so we can get fluorine going a little bit better. Although the bastnasite might be better. We'll see. We'll see. And then these can kind of go as outputs. And we're not doing... Yeah, we're not doing the monazite for tantalum or for manganese. I'm not going to be upset that we get them, but we're doing it for the neodymium. We have some neodymium, but I think we just made it like it wasn't automated or anything. Okay, I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so quickly make this guy. I have it. It's here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. It was 373. I don't know why I did that. That's not what I wanted. Everything's going awry. can actually... Haha! Okay, is this... it's fine. Just run. I've got so many of those warp things that it's a little silly. Just a little bit. And I changed my mind. I think we are going to share these. Just because I already have the 16x wire handy. So, I mean, and all I have to do is scooch it over one. Or down one. This isn't really a great place for this, but there's not a lot of... In fact, here, let's do it like this. We'll do aluminum wire, and then up one. And then we'll put this guy here. With a point. Yeah, and this may start to eat all of our power. It's only 1 amp, though, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah. So, I'm not saying this is the pattern. I'm getting real nervous about saying this is how we're going to do it from now on. But that'll work. And then you go there. Got distilled water. And I bet you we need maintenance. I was actually going to grab a duct tape while I was up there. I had the brief thought. And then you'll notice how well that worked. Okay, why are you not processing already? Structure formed, maintenance fine. Oh, that's not monazite. Okay, hold on. Forget this. Forget everything I just said. I don't actually want tantalite at all. In fact, I bet you tantalite is, in fact, that's why I was concerned about that. Okay, everything changed. I thought I had it all under control. I did not. Okay, so where do we have monazite? And why did I let myself fall down there? I love swimming up water that's going down like that. Alright, casterite. Do one of these. Not. Oh, monazite's... oh, we gotta crush it. That's gonna be... a bit of a hassle, isn't it? Is it worth it to just put it right there? Man, now we're getting awful complicated. But... we could be clever. And... oh, that was the worst one to do. Okay, so solid machine casing goes here and here. Ah, dang it, that's literally okay. Solid machine casing goes here, and then the input bus goes here. It's been we've had monsoon levels are in, like they're like it's gonna rain, and we're like okay, and then it doesn't just rain, it's like 3 inches an hour rain, and it's just pouring down. Anyways, the frogs love it. I'm listening to the frogs right now. I don't know what you're listening to, but okay. So if we got a crusher and we put it right there, we could connect to power. We could have the monazite on top of it. That will work, I hope. What happens if we crush monazite? We've already cut it, yeah. So when we crush the monazite, we get... I don't want thorium and I don't want stone dust, so I think we're going to... as much as I hate to, I think we're going to avoid them. I've got so much thorium coming from that one, and we're going to get more from the monazite, and it's... well, you know, maybe we can output. We'll see how it goes. Monazite, it's going to be back here. Back where we had all those cutters. Which luckily, oh man, I have run up and down each one of these aisles so many times. Wait. Oh. I've run up and down each one of these aisles so many times looking for stuff. Like, over there is where we've got our HV machine casings. And then I also made a whole series of things, just shoving them wherever I had a 1 or 2 white cap. So there's LV machine hulls, and I keep seeing the LV thinking it's HV and then skipping it, so I must have run up and down each one of these like 8 times. Yeah, that was not my finest hour. Okay, so we want the linking tool for monazite. Left click. I have never seen monazite in real life. I always like when I'm playing and I'm not sure, is that a real material or is that like a fantasy material? Okay, let's see if this works. Shoot, dang. Okay, we are in the wrong place. Go over to this corner, and I have a macerator. Yes, cool. I'm really tired of making macerators. I don't know what it is about them. They are not my happy machine anymore. It took us a really long time to make them, too. Okay. So you go like that, and then I think we can do an item filter. Oh, that's a fluid filter. An item filter like that. And then we can do brushed monazite. Filter extract. I hope that works. That would be cool if that worked. And then we can just output and have like a line probably going up. It's not going to be convenient to get to, but it'll be fine. And then connect that. And what is this ender drawer got in it? Nothing. Great. Raw monazite. And you have got 1 slot. So LV conveyor is sufficient. Import. Why aren't you going? Ore grinding in a macerator. UOV. Raw monazite. Advanced macerator. Doesn't have power. Oh! Good. It's something easy. Okay. So, as soon as this is done, it's a 5-second recipe. It went somewhere. Where's it going? Is that not going to work? Yeah, the problem is then we're getting the thorium. Okay, so let's try this then instead. We will do conveyor module. And now we'll put that in there with crushed monazite. Okay, that'll work. And we're getting monazite dust and thorium dust. It's not neodymium, but I have high hopes. It's only like a... If I run this through the ore processing, it is a... That's perfect overclock. Okay, that's a good sign. 8.5, so there we go. Cool. Okay, and those are the only 3 things we got, right? That makes all of this much easier. Neodymium, thorium, monazite. Okay, so we're going to... I gotta... Well, you know, they all have an outside, except for that middle one and the one on the water-facing side. So... maybe we do want to just have it face outward, and they'll all face outward except for those ones, and we'll figure something special out for those, and maybe by then we will have a better plan. That's what I'm going with. Okay, so you're going to go that way, and then we've got polyvinyl chloride pipes, and maybe then we can just go here. We'll do down 2. Yeah, and then we can do on one side and the other. Okay, that'll work. Perfect. So we need some super chests. And they're going to be here, here, here. Like so. I'm getting pretty stoked. This is the first one of these ore processing things we've done in a while, so it's nice. Okay, so let's grab... No, you're still doing... Why are you still doing that? By the cover and its filter. Did... Okay, well, one way or the other, we're going to hit stone dust here. If this doesn't work, we're just going to toss it, and so be it. And then we have these guys. Monazite. Monazite we need. But it's not what we're actually working on right now. And then lock. 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 And actually these guys are going to be item waiting. And I don't care to get things out. So let's grab 3 ender drawers, 3 robot arms, and what's that going in there? I wonder if it's something to do with the tags. Let's try that. Let's go here and do... No, we do want MVP. How about this? We'll do thorium and stone dust. Okay, I gotta sit here for a second to make sure it's behaving properly. Still got a thorium dust. If I... Can I pipe out of an input? Because it won't process it. Oh, I've got it right here. It won't process it, but... you know, it's going to cause us an issue. So if I do that, and then... where... Suddenly got very confused with what I was doing. Okay, you, there, import. But now I can't access what's in there. Okay, this is getting frustrating. Okay, thorium is still in there. It cannot. Okay. That's not going to work. Okay, give me a second. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on here. Okay, I came up with something. I still don't love it, but basically it doesn't matter because I still can't see it. That's not great, but in fact, I can't come up with a better way. Maybe if we move this right here. Yeah, that is better. Okay, so basically this is just going to always output. This is the forced output side. And then once this gets full of monazite, this recipe should be 8 seconds. Oh no, that's shorter. But this produces 8 crushed monazite, so it's definitely not going to be a problem. Okay, that'll work. I'm really tired of those guys. Anyhow, so I'm this works for this one. I don't know it's going to work for all of them, but I don't know why that filter's not working. It is an item filter. What if we do it like this? Here, let's try this. Well, but now I don't want to pull it out. Okay, we'll try it again next time. Okay, so you're going to just sit there for a minute. How are you doing? Looks like, okay, so a bunch of, I think it's actually all slowed down because we're not producing as much stuff. Anyhow, we should have 12 neodymium, and I don't know. Okay, so that should be enough. I'd like to get 16 because we can get 2 neodymium rods from the lathe, right? And then, yeah. So let me let that run for a second, and I guess while we're doing that, we can go set this one up for tungstate. Did we already crush the tungstate? No, we just, so the tungstate comes from here, and yeah, now I remember. I manually crushed a bunch of it, but I guess we could go set up some of that. Where did I, Oh, we don't even have this automated. Okay, that's gonna be a whole other thing. Let's hold off on that for a second then, and come back to it. I wandered around a little bit too much. We'll come back to it when I'm ready to set up a automatic. Man, I don't even know. We might even wait. Okay, so we might do it manually. Now that I think about it, molten destabilization. So this guy. Oh. Hold on. Molten ore mixture goes in the distillery, right? But that's not what we want. And the distillation tower and this guy. Okay, so that's a really long time away. I was looking at the LUV here, but I don't know how any of this works. Large fractionating distillery gets us the molten destabilizer core, and then I see. So we have to maybe put... Oh, that's UV? That's crazy. Okay, so that's not ideal. But we're still going to... We'll still probably put up the big machines because I think it's going to be better like that. That's my theory. Okay, how are we doing on here? One more. Is this... Oh, hey! Don't forget. Doot. And are you locked? You're locked. I don't really want to hold on to the crushed stuff because this is literally the one step we're doing. I know that that's possibly going to cause us grief. It's 4 seconds. That's crazy. We could make it 1 second. If we really want to go. If we really end up needing a ton of phosphorus, that's what we'll end up doing. Okay, give me a second. I'll come back as soon as I get a 16th one. It was the next cycle. Okay. Yeah, so we need to put this... Oh, you know what? We'll use this one up here. I'd like to make some EV... Oh, it's not this one. I always run over here because I see this, and I think it's the blast furnace. I've got this blast furnace right here. And these should go at EV tier, right? MB. Okay, so... It's 186 seconds. It should go really fast. Why? It doesn't have helium. Okay, that's okay. 47 seconds each. Okay, while it is doing that, that's no big deal. That's an easy thing to handle. We're going to try to make 32 motors. So let's go get 32 titanium, and I've got plenty of canthal. So 2 stacks of canthal wires. I accidentally made way too much earlier. I was thinking we're going to make a ton more canthal doohickeys. So yeah, 2 stacks of that. And oh my goodness, this doing it manually is terrible. Okay, we need, if we're gonna do 32 of them, then we need a stack, yeah, aluminum. And I have aluminum, great. This part's easy. Goes in the wire mill, and that's like, I don't even know if we'll be able to turn over and look before it's done. I'm not sure whether I'm exaggerating or not. 1 tick. So we can actually even, I think this is the way this works. If I get the elite control thing, nice. And there doesn't seem to be a regular parallel control. You know, all I have to do is type in parallel, and that's IV machine hulls. So super is 256. I'm getting stoked for some of these too, although this is crazy here. Secure maceration casing. 64, 16, 4. And then it goes into the assembly lines. Not a multi-block assembly machine. Yeah, because there's actually a multi-block assembly machine. I found that, and I don't remember what it's called now. But anyways, this is done. We have 2x aluminum wires. We can grab our one of these, that guy, and hit that here. Yep. I have made ample use of these machines here. Like I like, I don't know. I like the mechanic in vanilla. Uh-oh. 1. Silicone rubber. 2x aluminum wires in the assembler. Oh, right. Forgot about that. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be fine. I like the mechanic in vanilla that copper weathers over time, and you can stop it at any stage. I don't use it. I know that's like, oh, good job. But I love the fact that it exists. I love the fact that other people use it. I wish I was clever enough to use it. Okay, so that's 1 second each. And anyway, the end of that was I wish that. All right, we need 32 titanium. I think I've got titanium over in the blast furnace already. Yes, I do. And we've got so little. We do have beryllium aluminum. I've been just kind of doing it on the sly. We're making 32 of these, right? So that means that we need 16 of this. Wait. No, we need 32. Okay, that's what I thought at first. And then I was like, no, it's 32. Okay, that's fine. We're getting there. Because it's... So we're making 32, which means we get 2 rods for each titanium. So we only need 16, but we need 2 rods, and it's that going back and forth that kills me every time. You can go in there. Good. And then that we did. Blast furnace is not even close to done. Oh! That didn't go too badly. I am going to actually take a quick break, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay. That was actually about the right time. I just need to run and take care of something real quick. And I figured as long as I was going to sit here anyways, that was a good time to go do that. So, story time. I was outside looking. I've been saying it's raining just a ton. Oh my goodness, so much. And for the first time, I wasn't worried there was going to flood. We live on the top of a hill. Well, not quite the top. We're one block away from the top of the hill. But you know, it goes for miles downhill from us. So it wasn't like I was worried about the. Oh hey, I'll take those. I wasn't worried about the flooding. But for the first time, I was looking at that going, I don't know. We've got this polarizer. Whew, I knew I had one. Okay, that's going to take a few minutes. It's fine. It is 2x. I really hope it's 2x. Okay, so this is going to be not too bad. It's not that big a deal to automate this, but it'll be a little bit. Yeah, so, okay, what else do we need? Put that away. And we can start getting some of the stuff for this other one. So the electric pump needs the motor. We'll get a stainless steel rotor. Actually, we need like a couple of those. So I'll get a couple of those. Some stainless steel screws. That's easy. Titanium fluid pipe and no, one extra one. Okay, I've got those. Okay, so let's grab like, yeah, that'll work. And then 16 of these. Grab that for now. When we moved in, the last people had a. I'm trying to learn how to talk and move at the same time, so I'm not just constantly narrating what I'm doing. Oh, I need that extruder still for the bolts. I don't care. How do we do? What happens if I run this through the cutter? Oh, I get bolts. Okay, well that makes sense. So it was one of those above ground pools like you see at Costco or whatever, and it was nice. It was fine. It was probably the best money could buy, I guess. But still just consumer grade stuff. And it was a 33-foot above ground pool, which was kind of cool, and we used it a lot when we first moved in. The problem is what I realized. The filter for it was only a 30-foot filter. Like, they had come out with this brand new line of 33-foot pools and hadn't bothered to it's this one. Okay, and then we run that through the lathe. They hadn't bothered to upgrade the pump that goes with it, so it was literally only cleaning about 80% of the pool, and you could see it was a big circle. Anyway, so we pulled it down, but it was so big. Oh, that was fast. It was so big and so heavy that it left this huge depression in the ground. So every time it rains, like it's been raining, I need to clear this out. That, put you down back here. I might need it again, but let's try to keep things a little cleaner-ish. It left this huge depression in the ground, right? And do I have everything I need? I do. Let's go make some motors. What do I have all this stuff in my inventory? Let's do that, put that away, put that away, put those away. Those can stay there, I guess. Ready, and nice. Okay, so we can get rid of that, we can get rid of that. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we should get a quest for it, right? In fact, you know what? I bet you it's resource production. Oh, I forgot about that. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Oh, hey, this is where all the multi-blocks are listed. Okay. So the giant hole, it's not a hole, it's just like a divot in the ground is okay, so I guess there's no reward for making these guys because they're kind of figure you know how to do it by now. It's not that I care about getting the quest complete necessarily. At this stage, I just want to make sure that we don't block other things later because we don't have it. Okay, so we've got the motor and we're making the pump. We need normal titanium fluid pipes. Yeah, I just need 3, so that's fine. So this giant hole, it fills up when it rains, and I'm digging a pond in the backyard, and I've been using some of the dirt to kind of fill it in. It's 33 feet wide, and then a little bit more, and it's probably 6 inches deep at the center. And so when it rains like this, it always fills up, and then it overflows a little bit, right? It's not like, I don't know how to describe it, but there's like a teeny little pond right outside our house every time it rains. Extruder, normal pipe. But this time when it rained, oh man, it was not a teeny little thing. It was the entire backyard was underwater. Just and it was like, what the heck is going on? Okay, so I was getting a little nervous. Did I do the rotor? I did. Nice. I was thinking about making more than one of these, but let's just stick with this for now. And that's it. We just need the rings that we already have being made. And like, there's a little open area back behind our house, and that goes down a hill too, down into a creek. And we were like, I don't think we're gonna go down and check because that seems like it's gonna get sketchy real fast. What do we need? Motor and what are we missing? Oh, the cable. Nice. Okay, it was just one of these. I need to put down. Let's put down a barrel. We're gonna label it. EV parts. EV parts. Because it's all the stuff that we use to make the parts. So you can go in there. You can go in there. That stays. I don't want that up there yet, so that's fine. Okay, so I guess that's the whole story. Is that we're looking out there, and it was crazy because the in some parts of the world I know that it's normal. I needed one of these. I know it's normal, but after it rained, I was going outside and I was like, oh my goodness, it's like you could see the water like hazing up off the ground. It was a lot. Okay, so I've got actually titanium plates going somewhere. And now I'm thinking that might have been a poor idea because how am I supposed to find them? Oh, and then I laughed too hard and fell down and hurt myself. Is that going down? Why is that one going down? Why would I do that to myself? I did not. Some of these were not well thought out. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. And then I need 2 more titanium. And I know I'm doing a lot of walking back and forth, but I want to... Oh, wait. We need 2 pistons. So that's 3 of those. And 3 more plates. Yeah, so the water was just hazing up off the ground. Not fog. You could literally see the like little wavy cartoon lines of steam. It wasn't even really steaming. It was just like, oh my goodness, stop! I should maybe fill that hole in now that I'm regretting having put it there. All right, so lathe gets 1. Oh, I need another one. Okay. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I'll just go right back. Take care of that. We do have a small gear mold, and that goes in here. Back. Just 1 second. Actually, I just realized if we're making plates up here, we must have a linked drawer up here, which is ideal. So we need another one of those in there, and then we're gonna have to run and grab some more titanium here, but that will do. I should have everything I need, right? So I've got the aluminum, 2, and I needed 2, right? Yeah. So check. All right, conveyors are easy. Wait, do robot arms need conveyors? No. That's why we need the pistons. Okay, cool. We will need 2 more titanium, so we'll do that while these are cooking. And this is easy. I know I just put this away. That was silly. Okay, so we need 4 of these. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So while that's cooking, we'll run over here. Fall down and go boom again. This drives me crazy. I don't want to break it because I don't have silk touch on anything. 2. How many do I need? I might not have. Oh, I need 4 conveyors and 2 robot arms, so... okay. That's okay. We'll get there. The hard part is the... It's the robot arms, not this part. Oh, I have 4. Okay, cool. And that should be everything for the robot arms, right? No, I need to go get the processors. I forgot they take processors. Oh, this has become a very long episode all of a sudden. I'm sorry. 2 robot arms? I mean, we're going to need more later anyways, but... Okay, so we've got our EV components all taken care of for at least these 4 machines. Yeah. So, I think that'll do for now. Yeah. I appreciate you for hanging out, and until next time, I'll catch you on the flippity flop.